What is up, fam? You are looking live at your boy. He is back. Dark skinned and not offended, clean shaven, no misbehaving. Darth Vader's only son and Count Chocula's favorite nephew. He is I and I is him. It's your main man accounting time. And what's going on, everybody? Your boy is back. I am working on the weekend. I made it through Friday. Friday was rough because I know I was tired because I ran errands on Thursday, which everything worked out because there really was no big time money spent besides me buying windshield wipers for the Leaf. So when I get home tonight, I'm going to pick up where we left off yesterday, and we're gonna go over the numbers and charge the Leaf at the same time. So I'm on my way to work, of course. Make sure that's off. Yeah, I'm on my way to work. We're gonna make this grind be so awesome. So what I do on my channel, I talk about budgeting, financing, keeping your money in your pocket, making money, anything that you have to do with trying to make sure the sun don't get them, with making some money, keeping your money in your pocket, paying your bills, overpaying your bills, and keeping a credit on your bills. So therefore, you ain't got to shell out every month the amount of the bills. If they got a credit, you don't need to shell them out. You know, if you be like, you know what, I want to hold on to some more money because I want to do something that's going to benefit me, I don't have to pay the light bill because it already got a credit on the account. That's what I do. That's what I usually talk about. And always talking about the grind. Well, it ain't me that you blowing at. It's the person that's in front of me. I don't know. People swear up and down they're impatient. You know, so it is what it is. I don't worry about shit like that because I know I'm going to get to work and get stuff handled. And boy, you better learn how to get over in lanes because you're going to kill somebody. So your boy was busy. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. I slept so much on Thursday. I really had a hard time getting up on Friday to go to work. And when I got in the car and started driving, I went through the traffic, got on the bridge, and the first thought was, damn, I didn't do a ride along yesterday. Son of a bitch. So I have to make that up. So I went live last night, went over the numbers. That live I did last night still hasn't uploaded yet. Still. So hopefully it uploads around 11 o'clock today. So then y'all can see the new numbers for this week. I'm going to do another live on Sunday night so we could go over all the money that I made just this weekend. And then everything else is all set up. The taxes wasn't taking out what I owe to Uncle Sam, of course. So that didn't come out, but that's still a part of the budget. The money's still in the account. I still got to account for it. But once the money gets subtracted and everything else, and then all these other bills post, like my cell phone, I totally, completely paid for my AirPod 3s. Those are completely paid for. So that took 3 weeks. I kept my money in my pocket. I could have cashed out on them, but I said, no, let's go ahead and let's partially pay for the next 3 weeks. So the first week that I got them, I paid the $49. The week after that, I paid $100, and this past week, yesterday, I paid another $100. That's all clean and clear. Hello, hello. Hi, guys. Thank y'all for saying hello. So now everything is clean and clear. We got that. So I don't know if I get another credit for paying them off early. If I had got an iPhone 17 and added to my account and paid that off in 3 weeks, yes, I would have got a credit for paying off that phone early. What's going on, everybody? Hello, hello. I can't read your comments because the comments are too small, so I don't know who is who. But thank you for checking in. I appreciate that. So I do have a video of going over the numbers. I'm waiting on that to upload. I did it live on StreamYard last night. Eventually, I'll buy StreamYard Pro, start putting my logos and shit, everything else, accounting time-ish stuff that pertains to me. I'll probably do that after rent is paid, because then next week, I add my rent to the budget. I got to make sure that gets paid. The wife was like, go ahead and take her part out. Cool. My brother probably take his out on Thursday, and then I'll take mine out. Well, mine is already in there. I ain't even got to take it out. My part of being is in already. Just have to do on Wednesday. Because over the weekend, I got to do all my stuff for the credit repair. So I got to make these accounts. I got to pull statements and everything else. Give her my address. Give the credit guy the username and passwords for these accounts that I made that he instructed me to do. Once I get that done, we could go ahead and move forward with the credit repair. So by the time, what is this? April? So if I get it done this week, I got it done in April. So by the end of May and the end of June, I should start seeing changes in my credit report. So that's why I want to try to get it done this weekend. So then I'll have the whole week, and then I'll pay him, and then we're good to go. Okay, I got 15 minutes to get to work, but your boy get there on time. So there's no worries here. So I'm just excited to see everything is coming together. And then my corporate job, my manager told me that they want to move forward and hire me in quickly. Well, I hope they do it next month. Because then I'll know what else I need to do. So on June 1st, I'm still going to work all 3, but I'm going to cut back on my work schedule. Ooh. For the simple fact that when the summers come, pizza gets slow. It won't be busy, it'll be slow. So to save them, yeah, I'll move slow. I'll dumb down the work schedule and just do weekends and have the rest of my week for my corporate job and for my family. because I want to help get the missus, get her car up in tip-top shape, because I drove her car the other day to put gas in it, and her shit is bad. She need motor mount, she need a tune-up. That woman gonna need some things. But we'll get it done. So I can't wait. This is gonna be an awesome summer. Yeah. I'ma work hard. That's for sure. But if the day job hire me in, I don't need to work as hard because I'm going to make more money. Where I'm going to whoop ass at is when football starts back. I'm still going to work all summer long, and then I'm going to start doing lives as I'm walking. Start doing walks and doing lives. While I'm walking on the trail, talk to you guys. Then I can bring you guys financial news that I think that would affect all of us in a sense. So I just can't wait. I'll be at work and gotta be at work in 10 minutes. This is way better than coming in at 9:30. Because that means I can sleep in. If I take my shower tonight, after I do the numbers tonight and charge the Leaf, I can wake up at 8:30 and get ready for work. And be ready for work. And be well rested. Which is a beautiful thing. So we gonna charge the Leaf tonight, and I'll show you that on my phone, how I charge the Leaf. So I'm gonna charge it from the house with the super long extension cord from off my balcony. It's gonna be a beautiful. I can't wait. So I see FHP hanging around. Little nasty bastards. FHP be out here fucking with everybody. I could have sworn they got their quote already. So this whole budgeting and thing is going to be beautiful. And your future for greater things to come. So hopefully I do get hired in May. Because then that'll help me out. Then we could get the missus car on point. I could keep the budget on point, the savings on point. So I'm saving two things: for the Leaf battery and for moving to the new apartment. And if I get hired in, moving to the new apartment will be stellar. Therefore, I can get a 3-bedroom. And then give me a 3-bedroom place for me, my wife, and my brother. Then I can have an office. Then we kick it up a notch Now I can do reports, share my screens, you know, go over things in detail. I saw a video. This lady got arrested, and I wanted to talk about this, and I'll probably do it on Sunday night. Lady got arrested. She had 3 jobs working from home, and she was working all 3 at the same time. And she was putting herself up in the top 10%, like she was making a bag. And I said, wait a minute, they put her in jail for that? That's bullshit. Oh, we got the Domino's car here today. Ooh, I ain't driving it. I like my shit because I want my mileage. You drive the Domino's car, you don't get the mileage. So we made it to work in one piece. Still got we still got 5 minutes to spare. All right, we done checked in. I thank you all for checking in. Let me see who all checked in. Summer, thank you for checking in. Adam, thank you for checking in. Mustafa, thank you for checking in. Mason, thank you for checking in. Yes, I'm going to work very, very hard because everything is working. I mean, it is working. I could not set this up any better. Like I said, 3 jobs, all 3 pay every week. There's no excuse. None whatsoever that I should not have money. And I should not start a savings and start preparing to make a bigger move in my life for what's to come. So, you know, I want my coin car wash and I want my laundromat. And I'm going to get them both. Let me get my visor. Yeah, my visor ain't got that little cardboard in it, so it looks shitty. But it's all right, though. I'm still going to make money. Quietly, gracefully, and abundantly, I'm going to make a lot of money. So, I know I'm going to owe like a motherfucker this year for taxes. So, it ain't no big deal. It's no big deal. So we did our taxes. I made 53 this year, and I got laid off in October from my corporate job, and I still had Pizza Hut and Hungry Howie's at the time. So I still made $53,000. So imagine if I already started working 3, because I was working Hungry House the whole time. So I already worked at Hungry House for a year. Would it be a year in July with the new ownership? But I already been there a year from February to February under the old ownership. So that's done. Know what that's like. Now it's just doing it under the new ownership and then still keeping Domino's here. And then the corporate job, when I get hired in, that money ain't going to do nothing but go up too. So it's going to be a very interesting time. Oh, shit, I can't see him. Okay. I got 2 more minutes. So yeah, so this has been working out gracefully. It has been an awesome experience to do. One last 3 job rush to make some good money. Your boy gonna do it. And then hopefully my going over the numbers video on the Don't Mess Up the Count D podcast, if that uploads within the next 20-30 minutes or so, please go check out that video. And then you can see how I do things, how I categorize what I spend. Or you can look at the previous video of going over the numbers from Tuesday night, because I want to do it because I get paid Wednesdays and Thursdays. So between all 3 jobs, I get 15 checks. Already got 12. So next week is the last week to get 3 more. That'll be my 15. Well, that's cool. That's awesome. I just started this year making videos. You know, a friend of mine was like, come on, Thomas, you got to do this. You'll love it. So I started trying, and I do. Now I love it. I enjoy it. So, all right, it's 10 o'clock. Your boy got to get in here. Thank you, everybody, for checking in. Be safe out there. Be aware of your surroundings. And do Boodalations 101. Get your money and bounce. Go home to your family in one piece. Tell someone you love them, because we all ain't promised tomorrow. And I may do a ride along to another job. It depends, because I do need to get my car washed. So I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see y'all soon. We'll go over the numbers Sunday night over all the money I made over the weekend, starting from yesterday, today, and tomorrow. All right, I'll see y'all guys later. Have a good day. Be safe out there. Peace. Oh, yeah, BTS here for 3 days, and they got concerts. I should get out there and do some Ubers and make some extra money, but we'll see. We'll see. Talk to y'all later.